Good morning, everybody. It is April 17th. Not a lot to update here. Figured I'd do a quick one. So let's see. Been busy working on the 40 Chevy. Just got done adjusting the valve lash. Everything's set back to 20 thousandths like it's supposed to be. Actually, it wasn't too far off. They probably were all around 22, 21. So they weren't bad. But just wanted to go through them. It's been 2 years since I ran them. This is a solid lifter cam in this motor. So I periodically like to do that. Radiator, as you can notice, is out. Makes it a lot easier to turn the motor over, but it's not why I took the radiator out. The radiator just wasn't big enough, the one I put in there. And I had a really dinky fan. So days when it was kind of warm out there, if you're really pushing her hard for a long time, it wouldn't keep up. So you'd have to let off. So the past car show, picked up another one of these radiators. It's basically the same radiator I run in the Model A, but it's almost 5 inches taller. And then I got to use my aluminum spool gun, welded on some brackets so I can mount everything. Made up the fan mount brackets. Got a bigger fan. That's actually the same kind of fan I got in the Model A. That thing doesn't run warm at all, so with a little luck they'll take care of this problem. So that's going to go in next. A couple little things I want to finish up yet before I throw that in there. And then that's done. And I got a couple other things I want to do to the car, but that'll be if we got time or not. For the most part, I just wanted to get this done. Still need to change oil, grease it, and get it ready for the season. Oh, and we got power glides. Never done one of these before. They don't look too bad, actually. It's a friend of a friend's. Some race car. This one leaks, I guess. It was welded all the way through here, but they welded the reverse clutch piston in, and it wrecked the piston right there. He said it worked. I don't know. So I gotta find one of those pistons, but I don't have any parts laying around here. But basically I gotta take all the parts out of this one, and I have a case laying, well, it's in the hot tank. I take all these parts, put them in that case, and then this one here doesn't have reverse, so I'm guessing either that piston ring or something's messed up, probably not piston. So just gotta go through this one quick, and then these are out of here. So probably this week I'll get back on that. I was just waiting for parts and a book. And that's about it. Yesterday I was up in Wisconsin Dells. They had the Auto Motion car show. Actually, it's still going today. It starts Friday, goes until Sunday at 3. And what that is, well, first, if you don't know what Wisconsin Dells is, Google it. You'll figure it out that way, easier than me explaining it. Then, the Auto Motion show has been going on. This is its 29th year. This is the first year I've actually gone. I've heard about it for years, never gone. But, was planning on going up Friday night. Didn't feel like it. Then was gonna go up Saturday. One of my buddies, he had to work until 3. It's like, oh, okay, I could do that. Leave around 3. It's about an hour and 40 minutes from here, give or take. And then, cruise around. And basically what it is you take a pretty good sized town, and it's pretty good sized roads, they're 4-lane boulevards. And you just jam them packed with cars, and it's just a rolling car show. And I think it took us probably a good hour and a half just to cruise through it one way, top speed being like 2 miles an hour. So obviously the cooling system was a major bonus because it was warm for Wisconsin. I think it was mid 70s and very muggy, sunny, a beautiful day. My left arm is completely, sunburned. I'm sure you can't see it, but doing the old arm hang. But really neat show. And I missed the car show. They got a huge car show, and then the burnout contest, and There was some other stuff. They had hydraulics, hopping contests and lowriders, and ended up getting a parking spot in one of the parking lots next to another buddy of mine, and we probably sat there for an hour watching stuff go by, and it's just phenomenal. I mean, you'll see an old guy in his 70s driving a lowrider, and you'll see some kid in his 20s driving a 70 Chevelle, or you'll see, it's just amazing the amount of stuff you see drive by. It was pretty cool. I will definitely go back next year. I took the mat rod, figuring, better mileage. It was supposed to rain, so got wipers, got a roof. And because you're just sitting in traffic pretty much for hours on end, everybody, is that thing got a diesel? And that thing sounds cool. And of course, I gotta get on it, and make it bark a couple times, so that gets the crowd riled up. It was fun, a lot of fun. So I'll be going back next year. I can see that being a tradition. Might have to get a hotel room now. We didn't get back in town until about 11:30 midnight, so made for a long day, especially when you're out in the sun. But that's about it. I know I gotta do a couple videos for some certain people here, so I'm just throwing this up here first, and then the specialty videos I'll get up here next, since I'm actually at the shop today. It's a dreary, nasty, severe weather kind of day. They're talking nasty stuff coming. I think it's like almost 80 degrees outside, but muggy. And it's supposed to drop down to like 50 for tomorrow, so whenever that happens, bad weather comes. So I'm gonna keep working on this, and then get this buttoned up done. I'll probably change the oil on that since it's in here. So that's ready to go. And then we'll get back in those power glides. So with that, I'll see you guys later.